What is up, everyone? I just wanted to go ahead and take this time to sort of take away from the Zelina Vega story and the all the other news that's going on in wrestling right now. Also, because I am a fan of reality of wrestling, my heart goes out to Kylie Ray. I just hope that she's happy with whatever she's doing right now because man, it's rough. Having anxiety, it's not good. As a guy who has chronic depression, I sort of know what having. I like to think I have an idea what having mental issues is like, and I'm guessing it's different from anxiety. But you know, I just hope that everything turns out okay. While I'm talking about reality of wrestling, I wanted to talk about the second time I ever met Booker T. The very first time I met Booker T, I missed a fantasy camp that he was that reality of wrestling was hosting, and Booker T, I intercepted Booker T on his way out of the building, and he was nice enough to let me take a picture with him for free. Yes. The second time, however, it was that following Christmas chaos. Now, the reason why the second time is so important to me is because this is quite possibly one of the best memories I had for that year, which was, if I'm not mistaken, 2015. It was either 2015 or 2016, one of them. In any case, Christmas Chaos, the main event was Rey Mysterio showing up, which was awesome. Um, I got fired from my job a little bit before that, and I never really actually was the kind of person to just spend money recklessly. I was always saving up money and stuff like that for a rainy day. But I got fired from my job, and the first thing I thought about was I gotta do something with this money that I saved. So I went to the Reality of Wrestling Christmas Chaos show, and when I went there, I watching Reality of Wrestling initially, I didn't know it wasn't an arena. I thought it was like a coliseum or like a arena area where the higher seats are were more cheap than the closer seats. So it never really occurred to me that it wasn't a coliseum. So I just thought to myself, well, if I'm going to ball out, I'm going to ball out. I'm going to get those closer seats because all they had that was available at the moment was these seats. It was like $120 or something. So it was like you got your ticket and you got I think it was two pictures. You got your no, it was three. It was two pictures, a mask, and it was two autographed pictures, a mask, and two other things that I forgot. In any case, though, I am one moment. In any case, this story was maybe I said it's 2015, so I'm trying to remember everything. But so I get this 120 package deal ticket, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the mask, my pictures, and then I'm gonna go take my seat afterwards. No, they tell me to go through this door, and in this door, I'm in line to get a personal the picture that I have personally autographed by Rey Mysterio. And a year before that, I never even thought I would be in the same room as Rey Mysterio. And here I am in the same room as Rey Mysterio. It's awesome, man. That was oh man, it was wild. It was wild. So I'm in line, and in this area, there's this black curtain behind us, and the black curtain obviously you can't see anything. They're preparing the show behind that curtain. They're getting the ring together. They're doing all the stuff that they need to do to get everything right as rain and everything. And like I say, I paid this hefty amount to see this, and I didn't think I was gonna actually see Rey Mysterio personally. So I'm doing this thing, and it's I also had to get an autographed picture by Booker T. And the first thing I thought about was, wait a second, so I'm meeting Booker T too, you know. So I'm in line, and the girl who just happened to be in charge of the line, who looking back at it, I think it was Gracia, probably not Gracia, but it was a girl who she was one of the teachers. I mean, not teachers. She was one of the students there, and I'm in line, just getting ready to getting my picture signed. Rey Mysterio is right there, and the first and I'm an old dude, you know what I'm saying? I was old when I was young, so I'm not squeeing or going crazy. I'm not going, oh my god. I'm not doing that. I'm just like I want to keep it together because I don't want to come off as some sort of weird fan. And I'm in line. I'm in the back of the line, by the way. That's actually very important. And I hear the curtain, and the curtain opens, and it makes this big whoosh noise. And Booker T is in there. Where you at? Where you at? Point him out. And the first thing I'm thinking about is, oh crap, I'm going to be part of a backstage segment. Mind you, I'm at the back of the line. Booker T is like in the middle of the line, and and I'm thinking to myself, oh snap, Booker T, Rey Mysterio, something's about to go down. They had feuds back in the day. This is gonna be awesome. But I'm still being composed. I'm like, all right, just gonna go ahead and get in line. Booker T is like, where is he? Where is he at? I'm looking at Booker T's back, like I'm behind him in the line. I'm in my own line. I'm in our line. He's looking. The girl who just happens to host the line taps him on the shoulder and points at me. I'm freaking out. Booker T turns around, and the first thing I'm going through my mind is, he might kick me in the face. And then the second thing that went through my mind is, he might kick me in the face. If I sell it, I'm definitely part of reality of wrestling. Um, in any case, though, Booker T looks at me and like, I don't like if you probably not gonna understand this, but Booker T in person has that kind of uncle energy. He looks at me, he goes, "Hey, I remember you," and I'm like, he remembers me. That was the best feeling. So this thing I know, like, so on that Christmas chaos, I took a picture with Charmel, Booker T, and Rey Mysterio, like twice. That's easily, quite possibly, one of the best memories I think I've ever had when it came to that year. That ultimately motivated me to want to be a part of reality of wrestling after that. And I'm actually very disappointed in myself that I didn't stay. But I do plan on going back. So, there's that. I probably might have some more reality of wrestling stories later. But until then, that's it. Sorry that it took so long. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one.